Stay here if you want to create courses, work from home, make money online. Hey guys, I'm Anthony Scott, and today we're diving into a game changer for anyone looking to work smarter, not harder. We call this working more creatively. If you ever thought about working from home, building an income around your passion, and unlocking financial freedom to get back to the things that fuel your why, working from home and creating online courses isn't just a trend, it's the future and it's the best part. You don't need fancy tech, a huge following, or a lot of time to make it happen either. In the next few years, we've got a golden opportunity on our hands. What does this mean for you? It means you're sitting on the opportunity of a lifetime and a potential gold mine just with the skills you already possess. If you don't possess any skills, I also teach high income skills here on this channel. You can learn literally some skills and then get involved with the program. And this is where I say you are exactly more valuable than you think, because everybody has a unique perspective, different goals, life experiences, hobby, skills, interests, passion that you can draw from just to start. But the beautiful thing is there's people online everywhere looking to learn, and why not be you? Why not cash in off your skills? Now, whether it's a side hustle you want to start this off as, or replacing your 9-to-5, or hey, you just want me to help you pay a few bills, great. That's what this is for. Or you want to turn this more into a full-time income, great. You can make it happen by creating courses that solve real problems for real people all around the world. Now let's talk about passive income. Why is creating courses the perfect business model? Simply put, it's getting paid for work you've already done over and over. Instead of trading your time for money, you invest time once, whether it's creating a course, a guide, or training, and then that product can continue selling even while you sleep. And that's honestly what led me to get involved. And that's the beauty of the online course business. And here's why it's the perfect model though. My first one I would say would be low overhead. There's no physical products to ship. You do not have to make a huge investment. And normally any business model, you have a huge investment risk to even get started. But that leaves you in a position of unlimited scalability. Now, could it be real that you create a program that maybe goes viral for sales on some of these platforms? Yeah, absolutely. I would get excited about that. And it's probably going to be something that you wouldn't think would sell. The last program you would think of making off of something simple, like maybe you just want to draw. There's people that are even making courses, making thousands of dollars a month, showing how to play free video games. People using free apps and teaching on there. There's all sorts of creative ways to get paid. So that's why I say we're going to work more creatively. We don't need to work smarter and stress ourselves and always have the top and best and always feel like we need to be the leading expert in your field, because that's not true. I believe that's just another myth, because the majority of people looking to buy from you are going to be beginners. Now, the flexibility, working on your own terms. Let me tell you that I've been able to do this with my time once a month over 14 months, but that's when my marketing brain kicked in and was like, oh, yo, you're doing a system. This is a blueprint. Why don't you teach other people how to make this and sell that too? Because I was so deep and entrenched in making courses and content to help other people learn a high income skill, or learn how to make more money doing a certain thing, or just learn how to better their photography, or learn how to better their ads and their marketing with what I'm doing with local companies around me. But I was like, I don't have to create one huge program. I could take one skill and break that into 5, 10 small mini programs. It didn't matter because it all worked. It's one of the few business models where you can start small and scale without the typical headaches, the huge investment overhead, and you don't need a team or thousands of dollars up front. You don't even need to pay for ads, the website, or any complicated tech or audience building. You don't have to become a creator. You don't have to worry about chasing clients down on social media. You don't have to feel like it's an MLM where you want to get your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle. You don't have to do all that. You get this far and you're like, wow, it's a great idea, low barrier to entry. You like what you're hearing, but then you're like, how do I find my niche or identify profitable course topics? I can tell you right now what I think about just niching down or niching down, whatever. The thing is, with niching down, I would think stop chasing niche trends. From the way I teach more creatively, I want to focus on taking you, because you're more valuable than you think. I believe in you. I had to believe in myself just to get this far. Helping you utilize the skills you already have and then start creating profitable course topics, teach you how to do the research, identify what's going to be profitable so you're not wasting your time. Once you invest that time, unlike when you go to work and punch a clock, you get paid. Once that time of your life is over, you're not going to get it back. But in this model, once you create something, set it, forget it, you can get paid for that over and over again, unlimited. Now, of course, everybody's results are going to differ. We can identify your niche if you were going to go into a niche, or if you were going to just create off of different things, pulling from all facets of your life, because people are unique. I think people should just be their own brand as far as just talk about what they love. That's what's really going to help you build up more. If you wanted to create a course, it's completely unique because it's from your point of view, your life, your experiences. And what does that mean? It doesn't matter if it's photography, fitness, cooking, or even organizing your home, office, or do people come to you for one specific thing? Maybe you do art, or maybe you're really good at sewing or crochet, or you have an offline skill. Maybe you're good at building things. Maybe you're good at wiring things. I don't know. But if people can make money off of teaching people how to use free apps and get paid over and over again, you can get paid over and over again. Now, one of the simplest ways to find a profitable course idea is to use tools like Google Trends, and to also type the question or what you're searching for in Google itself. Before you hit enter, see what it auto suggests. Then hit enter and scroll down to the bottom of the page and see what it also suggests. That's just a few ways of doing quick topics. You could even search it in Google and hit news, videos, images, and just see what it returns. You could do this the same on YouTube. You could go into YouTube and plug what you're looking for and just see what are the top results. But that's just some simple research topics. I go into more depth in the program. The best part, you don't need to be the world's leading expert. You just need to be a few steps ahead of the people you're teaching. Think about it like this. You're going to teach them one transformational skill that will transform their life, or just one skill. Either way, you teach this from point A to point B. You do not have to teach them everything about your topic, because that would take way too long. I think that's why creators fall off, because they think they got to create this huge 10-hour program, and then life happens and they never get back to it. But keep it simple. That's the best. Think about it like this. You were once in their shoes looking for answers. Doesn't matter what skill you have, think about it with the skills you have right now. Now, I have an exercise to uncover all of this and then how to decide and then do the research. That's more what I teach in the program. It reminds me of when I was in college for marketing and I would be told you can't get clients for free. I took that as a personal challenge and proving the professor wrong all the way down to getting a company to actually pay me. And it was just how I got them for free. That made me feel so good because I disproved his limiting belief. And he was trying to instill that in me. I was just like, that can't be right. Dude, you can get clients for free. I was once the beginner. I was once looking at a bunch of free content online, which can help you accomplish things like short tutorials. It can help you finish a project, give you some great advice to get you moving and motivated for the day and all sorts of stuff. But the thing is, a lot of times, even with free content, it doesn't have the exact blueprint. When I was a beginner and in college, I still had to search out all this free content with no real direction or leadership. I didn't get what I needed as far as the skills I was after. Not until I decided, okay, I'm going to buy this program. That's $1,000. I'm going to buy this one over here. That's $1,400. Some of them halfway delivered for the value. It would have been better if I paid that much and had access to the people that I bought those programs from, but I don't even think they're online or do social media anymore. So once the beginner, just like that, you don't have to be the top leading expert in the field to teach. To think about this from the beginner's perspective, where you once were in their shoes, looking for answers. Where did you look? What did you do? Retrace your steps to create the program for your past self that was the beginner. Because I'm sure you can remember all the struggles you had to go through, all the stuff you had to learn just to figure out what you're going to teach in your program now. All right, so while you're here, why not I just give you a small blueprint? Let's break it down. How do you actually create a course? One skill, one transformation. Step one, we could go outline your course. We can break it into digestible chunks. And if you're going to take, how do I edit a senior picture? I teach them how to do all the editing, and I show from a beginner, okay, boom, and then even a little bit advanced, just in case they want to throw a little bit of flair in there, but nothing crazy. We don't overproduce our training programs because they are there to learn, not to be entertained. So when you understand that when you create your program, you don't have to have any crazy entertainment, shock value, showmanship. You just have to teach them. Do you need fancy cameras? No. You use a webcam. You can use your phone. I use a basic setup, and guess what? It works. And I even use a simple screen recorder too. I don't go into anything crazy. And I remember when I first started, I was like, man, OBS Studio was a little hard. I teach you how to do all of this with a basic setup, and guess what? It works. So step 3, we have to post our course. Now, there's many different platforms and a lot of different things to think of when it comes to mind, and we could probably go through and name them all and sit here and have an argument about what's good, what's better, what's best. You should just be putting it on a course marketplace, but just because you posted it does not mean it's done. That's where the strategy and the blueprint comes in from the Course Income Accelerator. Upload your content and let the platform do the work, because that, in combination with the blueprint that I teach, you don't have to do any marketing. You can just see transactions hit your bank account when you're off doing whatever in your life. It's such a life-changing opportunity to be able to do this and to understand that you're actually helping enrich people's lives. You could be giving somebody a high-income skill in another country that now can go and feed their family. You don't know whose life you're going to impact doing this. The money's good, but it feels good as well. And you're not just going from the point of, oh, I just want to get rich right now, because no, there's work in creating programs. But does it have to be overcomplicated? You have to overthink it? No, I want to help shave years of your learning curve off this. I want to shave almost 14 months, 2 years off your learning curve, plus the college education. You're here to learn and to get there faster by putting in work a little bit, even as little as once a month or once a week when you got time. And to really just time block yourself and to set that time aside and just understand when it's time to do this, that's what we're going to do. We're going to develop successful creation habits.